Hello everyone, ladies, gentlemen, and otaku alike. This is Recall Reviews. Attilio back here again, and today I'm going to share the next of my career matches. In this case, this was the match before the Monsters Ball, before my last match of 2022. This was a 6-man tag that partly I think of fondly and partly not so much. You see, in this match, 3 people in this match had no business being in the ring. So, it was me with Uncle Wacko, who's not a wrestler. He is a local actor in Hopatcon, New Jersey, and a good friend of mine, Icehole, who at that point had so many injuries racked up, we had to keep everything he did to a bare minimum. Versus the Creatures of the Lab, which is Dr. Leroy Venkman, Big Bad Blake, and their third guy, the Samoan Destroyer, or the Samoan Tiger, or the Samoan Dummy. Depends who you're talking to. AJ, nice kid. Not the best wrestler by any means. He's a big guy and he has a good look, but he doesn't have the best head on his shoulders as far as the business is concerned. But again, 3 people in this match who had no business being in it. And we kind of used this to help build my feud with the Creatures of the Lab. In this case, mainly Dr. Venkman and Big Bad Blake. I got to do a little Hogan-Andre spot in this match, which was really cool. The crowd popped big for it. Overall, the match itself wasn't too bad. There was some confusion because of some of the people involved, but overall, I look at this match pretty fondly. So this is a 6-man tag match featuring me versus the Creatures of the Lab. Let's roll the tape.
Alright fans, it's time for the big 6-man tag team match. About 6-man, but the first 3, the Creatures of the Lab, this is going to be quite interesting. Look at this, we've got Dr. Leroy Venkman, we've got Big Bad Blake, and the Samoan, what is he this now? He was the Samoan Shark, and he's the Samoan Trap. What is it this week?
He's the Samoan Tiger.
Samoan Tiger now.
Now here's my question. Do you think Blake has a mystery woman underneath all that fat?
Wow. You never know.
I mean, we've seen mystery woman all night.
I can only imagine what else is going to happen tonight. So the Samoan Tiger.
Some mentioned sharks, some mentioned tiger.
Well, somebody had to tell them that the tigers didn't exist out in Samoa. They didn't like swim to the islands. The man with the power of positivity, Attilio Aprile, and his partners tonight in the Dream Team.
This is 100% a Dream Team. This is only a team that you would want to imagine in the dream, because you wake up and realize it wasn't real.
Uncle Wacko and the third mystery woman. And then we have the return of everybody's favorite Icehole.
This is a team I would never want to see in real life. I don't like Icehole. I don't know who this Uncle Wacko dude is. You know my history with Attilio Aprile.
But this is Mystery Girl night. We've got another girl now.
Yeah, I don't know who she is.
This Wacko, maybe.
Daughter Wacko.
Well, we've got Uncle Wacko, also known as Uncle Jack Wacko. You can jack and whack. There you go. You know? We haven't seen Icehole in a while.
It should have stayed that way.
He's been out with a couple of injuries over the last few months, but he is back. He said he's 100%.
I doubt he's 100%. There's not one person in this match that's 100%.
What do you mean?
Attilio's at 2%. Blake takes up a lot of the percent because he's a big guy. So Blake's probably a good, like, 90%.
I love how Dr. Venkman is stretching and getting himself physically prepared for the match, for the bell ring.
Dr. Leroy Venkman's not an athlete. Okay,
No, he's
a
not.
Doctor. He has to prepare for a wrestling match.
And then we've got the world's worst referee in the middle of all this mess.
I mean, Attilio's mad because the last time he got his ribs broken. And now he's just days away from the Monsters Ball.
That is true. We're days away from Attilio April and Big Bad Blake engaging in a Monsters Ball match. If he gets out of this. If Dr. Venkman has his way, his creatures of the lab will put Attilio out of action once and for all. I don't know if Attilio's got the greatest help. I mean, sure he's got Ice Hole in there, but Uncle Wacko? What's he gonna do?
Attilio still has to be dealing with some broken ribs.
He had that leg injury last year.
I mean, Attilio's probably only at 50%.
Well, he was strong enough to knock Dr. Venkman down in one shot.
Yeah, broken ribs, and he hurt his leg earlier this year. I mean, Attilio is on a roll of injury.
Yeah, you've got a good point there.
And his partners, I mean, look at that. A guy who dressed up like an ice fairy, and a guy who doesn't even know what's going on.
Dr. Venkman got his arm run pretty good there. JT, they would count to two. He's learning to count to two. There comes Ice Hole. It's the first time we've seen him in a while. Oh, there we go. Ice Hole liking that Mortal Kombat stuff. Dr. Venkman suddenly in command here. Even if it's only for a second. You don't normally see Dr. Venkman in command of anything. Except for those two dummies in the corner.
Oh, now here comes Uncle Wacko.
All right, here's Uncle Wacko. Here's our first look at him. Uncle Jack Wacko, what's he going to do? Right now he's just staring. Gave him the finger poke of doom and a chop. Now he's just pushing Dr. Venkman into the corner and staring him down. And he tags back into Attilio.
That was probably the worst thing that you could call wrestling that I've ever seen.
I've never seen that in my life, anything like that.
You want to stand here and call Uncle Wacko a professional?
No, I actually don't. Somehow I'm agreeing with you. But that mess actually bought the doctor some time, is enabling him to work on Attilio April. Why the doctor is staying in there and not tagging in one of his monsters beyond me?
That doctor looked like it was all toes.
I think Dr. Venkman needs to stick to creating creatures that can't wrestle.
I mean, if he had one brain, he has to divide it up between the two of them.
Oh, that's a good point. Well, the Samoan Tiger, a.k.a. Samoan Dummy, a.k.a. Samoan Shark, in there right now. Big clothesline on Attilio April. Oh, the Shark can count to 5. Look at that. Referee can count to 3, but the Shark can count to 5. The Tiger, whatever the hell he is. So you change on the same side of the locker room as the other.
No, I don't.
Fellas,
I have my own.
You've been around the Samoan.
I have my own personal locker room.
You have your own personal locker room.
I'm a star. I'm a champion.
I understand that, but you don't associate with any of these guys at all, you're telling me.
Why do I need to create with something that doesn't really exist? Yeah, I mean, you think Blake and the Samoan Savage are real people? They're monsters. They're fake. They were made in the lab. They don't exist.
They don't exist. Well, it looks like they exist right now because they're putting a hurt on Attilio April. He's stuck in the corner there. Here comes Big Bad Blake. Ooh. That's a hard chop.
until I get in the ring with the lab, which will never happen, I believe that they're just...
Oh! That's gonna hurt.
That they're just in your imagination.
Just in my imagination. Oh, you're gonna tell me that that's part of my imagination? Tilio Prill reeling from that splash. Big Bad Blake, 501 pounds of... Oh! I just hope he didn't eat those burritos they were serving earlier. Man. Big Bad Blake, look, the punches just hitting his stomach, having no effect on Big Bad Blake, really. Now here comes ISO. He's going to give a shot at Big Bad Blake. We'll see how that goes. ISO trying to hit Big Bad Blake. Look, it's doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh, that's not going to work. No way that's going to work. Tried scaring him. Well, there you go, fans.
I don't know what Icehole's thinking in this moment.
I don't know, but it looks like he just hit an iceberg. Oh,
Attilio Aprile couldn't have looked for worse help.
Who booked this?
I don't know, but I must say the championship committee couldn't have found worse partners for Attilio Aprile. I mean,
this had to have something to do with JT being the referee tonight. Had to.
I think JT found Attilio's tag team partner. JT doesn't like Attilio.
No, he doesn't.
And according, Attilio couldn't find anyone to be his tag team partner.
Well, look at here. Attilio slams the big Samoan. Might have injured his back in the process. I don't think I've ever seen the Samoan slam before.
You know, I think I've seen this Uncle Wacko dude before. You know,
where?
He mops the floors in the locker room after the show.
Does he? Well, how the hell did he end up in the ring? Now he's just walking around aimlessly in there.
Attilio is looking for partners, and no one wants to team with him. So he found the guy that mops the floors, and one of the circus clowns from across the street.
But he's done nothing, so look at this. This is bizarre. All he's doing is staring and just moving around, but he actually tagged someone. Isol's back in. Dr. Benjamin tried to work on Isol. Calls in Big Bad Blake and the Tiger. Uh-oh. What's going to happen here? They're going to make an ice hole sandwich, I think. Oh! Now all three members of the lab bouncing off each other. Look at this. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
This is...
And JT counted 3. Fans, there are your winners. The team of Attilio Aprile, Uncle Wacko, and Isol.
You can't tell me this is real. This is all a dream. This team was called the Dream Team. I think this is a dream. I'm not sitting here next to you.
Well, it turned out to be a nightmare for the lab.
Whoever had this dream of this being the tag team at night, if you were going to bed and you saw these 3 men in a tag team in a professional wrestling ring, I think you shouldn't have woken up the next morning.
I think I'm speechless after watching this. Either way, Attilio Aprile survives for another day. Yeah, even though he had 2 partners that weren't able to help him much.